Yesterday, while we were watching the drama between the DA and the ANC at the Luthuli house in Johannesburg, well, on the other side of the world, we were having the EFF youth, or should I say EFF student command, who had to march all the way from Johannesburg to Pretoria. What was the purpose of this march? We are going to tell you about it just in a bit. But this was a very interesting march that we get to bring you some analytics about it, because it is very important that we should not always keep focusing on some dramatic things that are happening out there. Instead, we should pay more attention to things which are more important. Guys, yesterday we get to see DA getting to motivate and do a strong mobilization of hit members so that they should go in the march to Luthuli House. And Luthuli House, which is being considered as a private yard of the ANC. You guys, you get to see on how the spokesperson of the ANC, Pule Mabe, had to come and send a loud message, not only to DA, but to any other political parties out there, that Luthuli House, it is a place of a struggle, and is not a place where political parties should come and withdraw their parties, or they should not come in and try to do any other things. So if DA have to march about ESCOM crisis, they should find another place for them to go and do so, and not here at Luthuli's house. And when these words come out, it even motivates many ANC youth league who have to come all the way, you know, in different areas of Gauteng to come and protect the ANC. Now, with that being said, my point of view here, I just want to say that the same motivation that we get to see DA manifested yesterday to mobilize all these people so that they should go and march against what is going on in the ESCOM. Well, fine. But why can't we see the same effort DA doing this by putting many people around the country so that they can march against all the racists that we keep on seeing in our days? Recently, you guys, we get to see in Free State about the two boys who were attacked in the swimming pool. Can DA come today and tell people what effort did them do to condemn those kind of behaviors? This effort that we see DA did yesterday against the ANC policies, why they can't do it the same with whatsoever is going on in the locations, all the crime that we are experiencing today? Why they can't manifest the same effort to at least go and stand against all the people who are suffering in poverty? Why they can't put the same effort to fight against corruption? Why they can't go and march about children and women who are being victims in the hands of men who can't look after them? So, guys, if you get to listen very well, what I'm trying to say is that things that we expect a political party to do, things that we expect a political party to stand against or to march for, they don't do so. Instead, what they do, they prefer to go and march about ESCOM. Yes, I know that this load shedding crisis is affecting all of us. That is true. But this kind of march is supposed to concern each and everyone as a South African. This is supposed to be a national shutdown. But when you get to see DA, they had to, to choose themselves, prefer to do this much on their own, leaving these other political parties aside. Do you know why? Well, it is for the simple reason. Because here, they have been touched on their weak points. Here we're talking about their interest that is being put online. So they're afraid to lose it. Do you guys still remember the thought of EFF leader Julius Malema when he always said time to time that the economy of this country, it never been live in the hand of black people? DA and apartheid system, they're still controlling the whole economy. And now that this economy is being put online because of the load shedding, see how they get to manifest yesterday. But things which are very important, for an example about unemployment, they don't put this same effort. Even when they talk about, when they try to discuss about it in the parliament, they don't do the same thing. That is how you get to see who really loves you and who don't love you, by their actions. Because as I was telling you in the beginning of this video, the EFF youth, they could also try to come up with the same idea to march against ANC or load shedding at Luthuli house, but they did not choose that option. Instead, they decided to find something which they realized that is very important than marching at Luthuli house. Something that is affecting a lot of youth in South Africa, which is free education. So, next month, obviously, the university or high education activities will go back. Now, there is some pending matters which the youth of the EFF, in behalf of all the youth of national-wide, they've been complaining to the government, asking the government for free education, for the government to make things easy for them to get registered so that they should not miss the school, and also for the bursary and other different things that they've been asking from the government. But the government never not seemed to give them all this. So the EFF, they were like, before we get to go back to school, we need to send a loud message. We are not going to stand at Luthuli house talking about ESCOM, but we should talk about the future of this country, because the future of this country relays in the hand of youth. So they decided to march according to the plans. It was said that they will march for 16 hours. But things turn around, they end up marching for almost 24 hours. From Johannesburg, they met there at 10 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, they left on the way they were going to Pretoria. Keep on singing as you get to see it in the videos. And then they arrive in Pretoria later on, around 9 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. And they have to show to demonstrate some, some things there, just to send the loud message, because it was today which was proclaimed that they will have to read their memorandum to the union building. Now, what do we have to take from all this? Well, guys, I believe it is very important that you get to know which political party is helping you and which political party is pretending to help you while they're busy protecting their own interest. Because both two political parties which marched yesterday, they had what I call one reason in common to say that we are doing this for our people. We are doing this for our voters. And when I get to see what happened yesterday, obviously you get to tell that the campaign of 2024 general election, it is already started. And when you get to look on the side of the DA, obviously they are trying by all means to make the ANC look like they're not doing good. To make the ANC look like they have failed after all these years. So that they'll buy some vote from people. Well, at the end of the day, you are the one who will have to know what to do. But open your eyes, get to see who's doing good for you and who still do good for you even in the next future. That's what I wanted to share with you in this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay cool. For now, continue to be yourself. Be kind, be good. Have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. Ciao, ciao.